going to place a tray of finds. There they are, you've got them. And I would like you to identify the fossil. So now you can use any part of your body except your hands. Thank you. So, how might you identify any of them?
They told me I wouldn't need my glasses.
OK, do you want to borrow mine? Here.
Yes.
There you go, sweetie.
Well, these are all pebbles from a standard British biro.
I got...
Okay.
So Phil is heading in the right direction.
Can I put it in my mouth?
No, you can't. Well, that's... Now, Terry...
Can I put it in my mouth?
Terry is exactly right. Terry has got the right answer.
Good, good for her.
So they've got various ways of distinguishing fossils from plain old rocks, but one of the ways you do it is to lick them.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna just pay no attention. I'm gonna lick this long one.
That's actually a British sweet. That's yeah. You don't. Yeah. Okay.
I really want to touch it.
No.
That's the ringtone I want.
It's hot in here. It's hot. It's hot in here, Sandy.
So first of all, you can tell by looking, and you can tell a bit by the texture. But if all else fails, you can identify the fossils by licking them. Which one do you think is the dinosaur bone?
Right.
This little one.
So if you look up, see, it's A.
B.
It's A. Is the dinosaur bone. It's stickier than a normal stone because it's got calcium in its porous.
Which ones did you lick?
It's stickier.
Just the one in the middle.
Not good.
You just licked the one in the middle.
Yeah.
OK, good.
OK, what I... No, it's not as hot. It's no way as hot as when you did it, Terry, I'm honest.
Right, what am I...
B. Try B.
Try B.
Yeah, just have a lick of it. No, don't put it all in your mouth, then. Just lick it.
Just lick it.
It's...
Hasn't anyone ever told you that?
It's dinosaur poo.
Was it?
What's the correct word for dinosaur poo, or any poo?
Delicious.
Fossilised. It's a coprolite.
Yeah. OK.
So it would stick to the tongue. You don't necessarily have to touch them with your hands. There is a place in the United States called Big Bone Lick. It's in Kentucky. Have you been there?
I've never been to Big Bone Lick.
Oh, well.
That's so weird. It's on the top of my list now, though.
It's the birthplace of American paleontology. So it's an area of very high mineral content, and it attracted bison, mastodon, moose, musk ox, and so on, peccary, and unfortunately it was also very marshy, so the animals got stuck there, and they left bones, and they were discovered by 18th century American explorers.
So much rock in my teeth, I can't function.
Are you eating the rock?
I had a bit of it, yeah.
If you want to take the taste of rock out of your mouth, I recommend the dinosaur shit. Anything else unspeakable I can put in my mouth, Sandy? What's this?
Well, which one have you got? Which?
I don't know. Is this Tyrannosaurus penis? I'll pop it in.
Buzzers. Name a dinosaur beginning with B.
Ahoy.
Brontosaurus.
Oh, Alany. Brontosaurus.
Is a dinosaur.
No, it isn't.
Was a dinosaur.
Never was. Never was. Misnomer. There's never been a category of dinosaur called Brontosaurus.
Well, where does Brontosaurus come from, then?
Well, it's a complicated story.
That,
I'll try and take you through it. There was a skeleton that was once labelled with the name Brontosaurus, but it turns out to have been a misidentified Apatosaurus. The mistake arose in part because the Apatosaurus body was mixed up with the skull of a Camarasaurus.
What, you mean they just got a load of bones in a crate?
Yeah. It was the Apatosaurus that had been named first. Tiberius can look mad. Very
Pterodactyl.
The pterodactyl.
I was putting Tyrannosaurus.
I've got one here. This is
That's a
property...
brontosaurus or a brachiosaurus.
That's a brachiosaurus. 5 points for you, young master.
Thank you very much.
Brachiosaurus.
You brought your toys in to
It actually belongs to young Luke Fletcher, who's the son of one of our researchers and script writers.
Little
And
Lukey
we thank him very much for
Fletcher's
lending it. Thank you,
Isn't
Luke.
Barney a dinosaur?
Barney, very good. I'll give you 2 points for Barney. Very good indeed. Barney, the purple dinosaur on the playmat. You could have had Barosaurus, Barapasaurus, Bagaceratops, obviously.
Yeah, we didn't want to go for the obvious
Beckle
ones, did we?
Spinax. Beckle Spinax, Byronosaurus, my personal favourite, which is Bambiraptor. Bambiraptor.
Savage baby deer.
Yes, sweet idea. Bambiraptor.
What do you think would happen if you asked a dinosaur to suck on a party balloon?
I think he'd be like, I died thousands of years ago. This is a dream.
It'd sound like...
Actually, Corey, you would be right, because you obviously can't try it out on dinosaurs. So, 2015, the same experiment was tried on a Chinese alligator, which was as close as they could get by Austrian scientists. And it turns out, pumping helium into the tank of a Chinese alligator affects her voice as it does ours. So let's have a listen to the before and then straight away the after with the helium.
So it gets lower.
To make it lower.
Well, the thing is, it just changes the timbre. What helium doesn't do is people think it makes your voice higher, and it doesn't. Every voice, as you will know, is a mix of frequencies. So all it does is it causes some of those frequencies in humans, the higher ones, to be amplified so we can just hear them more. But it doesn't actually make the voice any higher. Apparently, because it's true of alligators, it must be true of dinosaurs because of the alligator being a
That would be a really bad, like, next Jurassic Park, like
Yeah.
the third one.
Yeah.
How did you defend yourself against this beast?
Boy. Oh. The hell is that?
What is it, Stephen? I can't...
It's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
It's a dinosaur called Frutadens hagarorum.
It's a weird-looking dinosaur.
It is a weird-looking one. It's a quite friendly-looking one in a strange sort of way.
Well, if you ignore the massive, great spear it's got for a tail.
Yeah, that is pretty big.
It's got a lovely fringe.
It's actually it's actually feathered.
Oh, feathered fringe.
And it has front fangs upwards, very unusual.
Front fangs and a feathered fringe.
Front fangs and a feathered fringe.
Are you Ronnie Barker?
The surprising thing about it, I suppose, is that we have this view of dinosaurs, which is largely to do with their size. The way to deal with that would be just to squash it with your foot, because it's tiny. Oh. It's basically about 4 inches tall. It's the smallest dinosaur we know about. Tiny, whiny little dinosaur. Yeah, absolutely, 4 inches, that's it.
So was it a herbivore or an omnivore? Oh. Paris Hilton would have that in a flash.
Yeah, exactly. It's about the size of a chihuahua, a tiny chihuahua. It ate plants and worms, and some people think frogs, possibly. It lived in the late Jurassic period, 150 million years ago, dodging between the legs of all the Allosauruses and Brachiosauruses. It's called Frutadens because the first fossilised remains of one were found in Fruta, which you may remember is a town in Colorado, which gave the world Mike the Headless Chicken, who was a hero of a QI episode some years ago. Yeah, it's a bit of a coincidence.
He lived for years.
So it's probably a scavenger. It was the dinosaur equivalent of a rat, probably. But no dinosaur was bigger than what? What is the biggest living creature that has ever existed on the planet?
The T-Rex or that giant.
No, I said no dinosaur was ever bigger than the biggest living.
Oh, I see.
Whale.
Sorry.
The blue whale was your chance to be right with the blue whale, Alan. The blue whale is bigger than any dinosaur. I know.